talk to you, brother. Let me talk to you. Where you going, man? Just give me a second. Look, man. Hey, you was listening. You heard some things, right? My brother was bringing out about our identity, right? He was talking about how our identity has been taken from us. You know what I'm saying? And it was prophesied, Isaiah 1 and 3. These are the things that we've been groping for. These are the things why I'm sure the experiences you've had in your life as an older man, and I'm starting to understand this. Like, I started questioning things like, why do certain things in this world feel so out of damn place?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know.
It says Israel don't even know his master's crib, meaning he don't even know how to get back to his own home. It compared that ignorance to an ox and an ass, them two dumb animals that are that's not very smart, but they know more about where they come from than Israel. And so you may still be having questions in yourself like, well, how do I actually know that I'm Israel? Is that a valid question?
Bring it up.
Because a lot of our people say, I can understand this thing that I'm an Israelite, but I don't maybe have a lot of understanding on how to prove that, right? Can I prove that to you real quick? Because here's the deal. When you know you Israel, there's actually some requirements, and you're going to understand that there's consequences to not following those requirements. I just heard you saying you was about to go do something. I'm going to show you that God said don't do. Give me Deuteronomy. Let's go back to Deuteronomy real quick. Because our people out here, we say we love God, we chase God, we go to church every Sunday. We put all our faith in the pastor that preaches prosperity, but in truth, he's not teaching us how to come back to our Savior,
right?
How to come back to our God. He's not teaching those truths. And this is the truth that would be revealed. You understand that? You ever notice how the whole theme of the Bible talks about the world would be under a deception? That at the end of days we would be called. You can read in Isaiah 5 and 20 how we would be calling bad good and good bad, right? This is the liberty that will free your mind. This is the truth that will set you free. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Now, you're familiar with the story of the Israelites, right? Coming out of Egypt, right? Moses let my people go. My brother was getting into that a little bit about Israel were slaves in Egypt, right? And Moses, he got our people out of there, right? Moses said something to the Israelites in the wilderness after they left Egypt, right? This is what we've lost.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
This is the conversation that we've lost track of. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
It says, it shall come to pass. Now, you know this is the Lord's book. When it says it shall come to pass, meaning it's going to happen, right? If thou wilt not what?
Hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
He said, if thou wilt not hearken. You understand what hearken means? It means to listen with intent. So it says, it shall come to pass, you Israelites, that if you don't listen to God and with intent, read,
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
It says all these curses. Remember, this is Moses talking to Israel only.
That's right.
He's not talking to black people, he's not talking to white people, he's talking to Israel only. And he said, look, if you don't listen to God, just got us out of Egypt, man. Okay, he did us a great miraculous thing. We have some requirements. If you don't listen to God, all of these what? What did he say? All these what's going to come upon us? All these who? No, we did forget about it, but what would be the consequences? Read again. All these what?
That all these curses.
All these curses. Is curses a good thing or a bad thing, Bartholomew? That's a bad thing, man. Man, this is coming out of the mouth of Moses. You think we'd remember that thing, but I'm going to show you why we forgot that thing. Watch what he says about these curses. Verse 46.
This is book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee.
He says, and they. We're still talking about them curses, Bartholomew.
They shall be upon thee for a sign.
So these curses that you can read from verse 16 all the way to verse 68, they're going to be on us for a sign. And what else?
And for a wonder.
For a wonder, meaning you'll be like, damn, man, there's something really different about these people. Read.
And upon thy seed forever.
Hold on, so you know what a sign does, right? It tells us where we at. In this context, it's saying that these curses are actually going to be the identifying curses of the people of Israel. It's saying that these curses, when we read through them, you're going to know exactly who they talking about, Bartholomew. Read.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
Going back to verse 15, he says, look, man, if you don't listen to God, if you don't follow his laws, statutes, and commandments, these curses going to come upon you, and they're going to be a what? They're going to be a sign, and they're going to be a wonder, and they're going to be on your what forever?
Upon thy seed forever.
Meaning they're going to actually be on our children forever, Bartholomew. On children's children, our grandchildren's children, forever. Remember how long, we talking about the Bible, we talking about the book of Deuteronomy. This was written over 3,000 years ago, right? Let's get to some of the curses that we can identify today on who these people are.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.